the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. That strong coverage that would tackle him at the 11-yard line. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Oh, the defense is missing out on opportunities. Got the home crowd, a lot of energy, and they're giving up big plays like this. Not ideal way to get a game started.
Back to throw. It's Stevens. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up.
He's looking deep here. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. He's at the 50. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, this guy last week threw a couple touchdown passes. He comes in with a lot of confidence, and here maybe too much confidence. Throwing this ball into coverage cost his team early in this game with an interception.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kurt, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
1st and goal, handoff.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, 2 conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kirk. Always interesting to have these 2 leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, in the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. Looking to throw. It's Stevens. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Heading left after the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Dropping back, it's Stevens. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
So the unusual 4th down decision has given this offense a golden chance here. 1st and goal as they start the drive. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Dropping back, it's Stevens. Looking for a man deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Receivers are bunched together.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
It's a quick grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
At the 33-yard line. Now, a fourth down.
So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Trying for a fourth down completion. Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Looking to pass, it's Stevens. A deep shot to the left side. Deep ball caught inside the 10. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Receiver makes the catch.
Touchdown. Number 80.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
And the score.
PAT is good. Makes the score 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. It's a run to the left.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff again. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball at the 31. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Looking for a man. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives him. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Oh, Chris, he almost gave one back there. This quarterback needs to be much more careful working with a 2-touchdown lead. That's not how to protect it.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Past the 20.
He tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The back's got it. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Try and muscle for the first down. Some hard running there through a tackle. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Now it's second down here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. What a catch! Tackle made after a big gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Bringing pressure. He escapes the pocket. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
That's a design quarterback keeper. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Back to pass. It's Stevens. Looking deep down the left side. And he throws his third interception of the day. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Running through the tackle. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Gets made on the out route. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Will hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made by the tight end. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Here comes a handoff. Breaks an open space. Here he goes. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Offense ready to start this drive. To throw, it's Stevens. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. That'll be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
He gets loose.
Returner is tackled down at the 36. And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. They'll run it to the right side. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
With this offensive line, you got to take your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver makes the catch.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the 1st down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but it explodes.